Hello friends, welcome to channel 11. Today I am going to create web API from scratch in .NET Core. So I selected new project and .NET Core web application. So let me go and select my location. So you can give any location, project location as you wish. So I selected E drive. So the name I have given C11 web API. So I selected core application, click OK. It has prompted select the templates. So these are my, since I'm using .NET Core, selected .NET Core and version. So this is the version I have installed, 2.1, and I selected it. As I mentioned, I'm going to create a web API from the scratch. So I selected a empty project. So if you observe here, an empty project template for creating ASP.NET Core application, this template does not have any content, so it's just empty. So let me go and click OK. My empty project has been created. If you observe here, this is my empty project. If you see here, it has only default files, program, startup, and www root, and some dependencies. So this is the launch settings. So these are all default files for empty project. So let me go and build this. So build has been started. So let me go and run the application. So let's see that what is the default output. So this is going to be the default output. So it started working. It started a completed build and it opened the website. It's loading the page. So you observe here, this is the default output. So let me go and create web API on top of this. Let me go and add MVC in middleware. So to do that, service dot add MVC. So I think we need to set compatibility version also here. Version dot. So this is the version I'm using. So after this we need to remove this one, because if you don't remove it, it will always show this output only. So let me go on and use MVC here. Use. So these steps we need to do. Since I'm using 2.1, it may some changes in 5.0. So please bear in mind. So I'm using .NET 2.1 version, .NET Core 2.1. So I just build this and it's restoring required packages. So I run the application without debug so that I can show you parallelly. So I just need to only build this one, and after build, like if I refresh, it will start showing and stuff run in debug mode. So to update the code again, I need to keep on stop the application. So that's why I just run the without debug. My computer is little slow, that's why and keep on going for hold. So I will come back after completing this one. So my build has been succeeded, and so let me go and create the folder, controller folder. So since that is the convention, so if you observe that MVC and WebAPI is more or less same, so it's mostly like the same how we will work for the MVC, same thing for WebAPI. So let me go and create the controllers folder. So let me go and add that class file. So I will take MVC empty controller. So I will take API controller empty. So I'm adding that. So I will queue C11. This is my controller name, C11, API controller name. Yeah, I'm going to pass mode until it's ready. So this is the class it has created, C11 controller. If you see that it has added route prefix and it has added API controller attribute, and this has been inherited from the controller base. So here the API controller attribute is the main if you wanted to create web API. So this is, it doesn't have any action methods at present. Let me go and add one action method. It should be public string get. So it doesn't accepting any parameters. Return hello world. So let me go and build. I click the Control Shift B, so that is the shortcut to build. Control Shift B. So it started building. Once it is accessed, so I'm going to access from the browser. I hope at present it is going to give error because I didn't add any default web API for this, so it doesn't identify anything, it will give error. As I mentioned, my system is little slow. Let it take time. I will be back once build got succeeded. So if you see here, my build succeeded. So it seems it's all good. Let me go and access from the browser. So as I mentioned here, So whenever I'm trying to access, it doesn't find anything, it's failing. So to access web API, so we have to follow the some rules. So to access web API, I'm saying that it should be API slash controller. So that is the prefix I am saying. So whoever wants to access my web API, they should follow this convention, API slash and controller name. So here controller name is CLN. So let me go and try that. API slash CLN. I think some issue. Let me go and check that. Rebuild the application. So let me go and build the application once again. So my build got succeeded. Let me go and try to access the application. So if everything goes fine, it should show the output hello world. Previously there is some spell mistakes, I corrected it. Sorry for that. Yeah, you can see that I have can see the output. So it started working. So now if you wanted to create a method, so let me actually copy this. If you wanted to create a method with parameter like int id, and this parameter it's taking time even for save also. This parameter should be part of segment, not for the query string. So how do I do that? So for that we have the route attribute, route. So we should pass id, and you wanted to return hello world. So I just pass this is your number, data to string. So I wanted to return that number in my output. So how do I do that? So to pass my id as part of segment, you have to define the route for this. So I'm saying, so I need to declare my route like this. So there is a, let's go and build the application. Started building. So I will put the debug here. It may take some time. Sorry, I put the pass here. It may take some time. So my build got succeeded. Let me go and access this one. Let me go and refresh it. Let's see that how it behave now. So this is fine. Let me go and pass ID. So if you see that it is started showing hello world, this is your number. So it is here. Let me go and give some space. Build it. So my build got succeeded. Let me refresh that. Okay. Yeah. Now it is fine. So I hope you are following me. Uh, yeah. Let me try one. Suppose if we wanted to pass some details to database wanted to save, so in that case we have to go for post. So let me public string post written. So in web API mm, we can return different ways. This is we can call it as a primitive return types. Suppose if we wanted to follow the some HTTP results like status and all, then we should go for HTTP. So this is the we have I action result. So from this action result we can able to return the statuses like okay, if we feel we can pass result success, success. Suppose if you feel fail, suppose let's take so at the same time we can also return bad request and return bad request are not found, not found. These are all different statuses. HTTP action result status. If you wanted to return to caller, then we have to go for I action result. So let me try for once. So let me create one class. Class employee ID. Suppose if you wanted to take these details from user, if you wanted to submit to database, so in that case we'll go for the post action. So employee MP. So in for the convenience from body, so since this is the post, so the request details should be passed from the body. And if employee mp id mp dot id equal, let's take for example equal to 1, then we can return okay, means success. So it will give 200. Else case we can give return not found. Employee does not found. So I just click the same. So in case of exception due to some code issues or any technical issues, we need to return internal server error. So for that, let me go on the snippet. So I'm leaving it right. So that is shortcut exception. So you can return bad request. So we can verify. Please verify the details. So in case of employee ID null or due to different scenarios, if any exception occurred here, then we need to pass it back to the bad request. So this is how we can pass the response status to user. For in that cases we have to go for action result interface. This is the abstract class. So let me go and build this, and to verify this change we need to use Postman. Let me open that. Yeah, I have created another method, so it is going to return that employee object. So I have given the name to employees. So if you see here, route name and my action name might be different sometimes. I can say all employees. So my action name is all employee, but my route name is employees. So here I can say employee let's see what is the defect. Okay, so this is, I can say here I action result. So okay, so I can do anything here. So let me go. Let me build this. So let me make it. The build stop. Let me stop this one since I have changed. Let me cancel and rebuild again. So my postman is ready now. Let me access from the postman. So let me see how it get. I think you are aware of how to use postman. This is the tool we can verify web API. We can do unit testing web API services. So since this is the get, I think it's still building my application. I may get there now. Anyhow, let me try. So it is shown some error because if you see 500 internal server error, so means the server itself is not available. So once it is get succeeded, I just wanted to mention to you all, if you see here both are, so I will just remove, I will replicate this issue once again. Let's imagine, so these are my two get methods. So one is having parameter, one is doesn't have. Let me access the default one. So I just remove that line. Let me try. So my build got succeeded. So this is my default one. When I try to access like this, so I'm going to get this error. Multi-action methods matched. Ambiguous action exception. Multi-action matched. So this is the issue we will get if we are trying to access with the, so I mean with the same, if you see here, this is the parameter. So I mean so if you understand, right? So it is going to get the ambiguous between this and this, so it doesn't understand which one it is going to access. So to overcome that issue, we have to add HTTP get. So this is, I can say, I'm saying that this is the default one. Let me build. Let me access once again. So this error, you should be cautious when you are trying to let me access with parameter one. This is my parameter one. Let me access with the employees. So this is my employees action method. So it is going to retrieve all employees. So let me try with the postman. So this is my default one. Let me go another one. So this is my get. I am trying to access employees. So this is how I am getting. This is what I'm expecting from my web API. So I got this accept. I got this result. So let me try with the post. So let open and change to post, and the URL is same. Only difference is I'm going to pass my result in body. So body, it should be, so let's take that this is my, so it should be JSON. So this is my request. So I'm sending this request to my post method. So my post method is this is the one. It should, so I am so I should get that success message. Let's try that. I hope this will work. So bad request. So something went wrong. So something went wrong. Let me go and return the actual exception from here. The value employee is not valid. So it should be quotes. This is the value employee is not something wrong here. Let me go, and I think it seems to be some input issue. Let me verify that. I'll come back. I found the issue. Actually, the issue with my URL, I forgot this one. So previously I'm trying to send I like this actually. So that's why it's not identifying anything here. There is no employee post action method, so it is post, so it is not required to these employees. That's why it is saying that. If you see that I got the okay means success message, I'm just returning okay. I'm not returning anything. Let me return something. Employee not updated. So let's build that. So luckily it got succeeded. Let me try that. Some employee got updated. I got that 200. Let's try with different error case. So if I pass ID equal to, I should get employee does not found. Not found. Status is not found. So let's try with without ID. Yeah, let's try it. I think I should get some exception. Not found. It's still founding, not found. If I want to do something, so it is some employee. So to raise this exception bad request, we should throw some exception. Let me throw this one. Throw no exception error. So I'm throwing exception, so I should see that please verify the details or internal server error. So we can bad request, we can say, if you wanted to return some other errors, we have different kind of statuses, so we can use that, but time being I'm using bad request. Let me try with this. Yeah, please verify bad request. I received bad request, please verify the details. So I hope you understand uh, what I'm trying to explain, and at the same time I also shown to you how to use Postman to validate our web API results. So this is how we can use Postman. Um, I feel I have covered most of the basic details. Apart from this, we can also implement dependency injection, database connections, or some few other things. But most of the projects for designing web APIs, these things we are going to follow. So I hope I explained those. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Please watch my videos and then provide your feedback. Thank you.